Well, hello. Happy Friday the 13th. Linnea Lynn here. I didn't make a big announcement about this live because I feel like I just want to be so in the moment, and doing a live feels very vulnerable to me anyway. So I am someone who loves to push my edges and to grow from the depths of my soul. So let's take a moment to simply breathe, feel our feet connected to Mother Earth. We can reach our arms above our head to the sky, our spine get nice and long like a tree. Bring that energy back into your core. Hand on the heart, hand on the belly, and breathe. And a long sigh. With a hum. Breathing in. Long sigh with a hum. One more. Part of my intention for this live call each week is to just come into the present moment, to breathe, to hum, to tone with our voice, to even drum, to come into a safe, sacred space where we feel held, where we can nurture ourselves and our soul with our own voice. The voice is perhaps the most powerful instrument of all the instruments, and I play a lot of different instruments. But because the voice comes from within, like the light of our soul, it really has the power to heal and to send ripples out into the world. So that's part of my intention, as always, is to send vibrations and frequencies of authenticity, of Mother Earth, of the sky, of whatever is inside. And it's not always perfect or pretty. And thank you so much for joining. I really love it that you're here, even for a brief sonic ripple. Thank you, dear soul. Thank you so much. So I'm just going to take a moment to do an invocation to the divine feminine. And that can simply be through the tone of Ma, M-A, Ma, the divine mother. And if you have a drum, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine. So sitting up nice and tall, letting the spine move in a wave with your breath. We don't need to be sitting like a stick. We can allow movement and the spaciousness that we are creating within. And we'll breathe in. Ma. Feel. Can you open your jaw even more this time? Can you open your heart? Can you take a deeper breath? Breathing in. Breathe, feel. This time, the last time of Ma like this, place your hand on your heart if you'd like to. Everything is an invitation. When I invite you into my world, I do so with love, encouragement, deep listening. Breathing in. Ma. Notice how you feel. You don't need to put a story to it. Just simply be in the stillness that you've created in the space. Honoring the rise of the divine feminine. She's rising from without and she's rising from within. You could do this with your hand on your womb too. And for now, I feel like it would be really nice to just simply tone Ma with the drum, creating a rhythm in a 4-beat rhythm. Ma. You can do this however you like, as long as it feels connected to the soul of you and your heart too, and to the great Mother Amma. Explore the waves of your voice. Ma, 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 ma. Now adding a simple sohkatu. Doom, teka, doom, rest. Ma, ma, doom, taka, doom, rest. Doom, taka, doom, rest. Now we'll pick up the pace a little bit. Doom, taka, doom, doom, taka, doom, rest. 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 Ma, 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 ma. Now we'll add a bit of the earth. So doom is for the water. Tek, ka, fire. This is a muted sound. Pa or ka for the earth. eventually we can add the air. So I'm hoping that you're seeing how creative you can be with a simple yet very powerful heart-inspired tone of ma. That doesn't matter what gender we are. Ma is like a universal syllable or tone, a great mother. So we've now simply created our sacred space. Let's just breathe into that right now and feel the earth again. And we were even getting close to coming into what I call a trance state. And that can take 15 minutes, more or less, of just consistent drumming and toning. It can be a simple song. So in our remaining time here, I don't want to be on too long. I think we'll create together what would love do and see what comes through. And we didn't use the brush stroke yet. Let's see what we can create. What would love do? So same similar pattern. Doom. I'm using the side of my hand here, the fleshy palm. There's a lot of ways to do doom. And if you're somebody who likes to play with a shamanic type of beater, that's totally fine, right? I'm here for your freedom, for the sovereignty of our soul. To know that we have a choice and that our inner truth is woven in with that. So, doom, taka, doom, rush. Doom, taka, fresh. So doom is the water, tech is the fire. We have had earth. Now we're going to have air. You could even add all of them. You could have doom, teka, pa, doom, teka, pa, water, fire, earth, air, water, fire, earth, air. So free yourself here. I will just keep a steady beat. It's important to remember to breathe if you forget. Breathing is natural, right? Breathe. Because the brushstroke is the air, so breathe. Brushstroke is the air, breathe. What would love do? We'll do this like a call and repeat. What would love do? What would love do? In 432, in 432 of your golden truth, of your golden truth. Soul naturally, soul naturally. Oh, hey, hey, be free. Oh, hey, hey, be free. In your soul, in your soul, voice of truth, voice of truth, be free, be free. In love, in love, be free, be free. In your golden truth, in your golden truth, naturally, naturally, freestyle now. Hey, 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 So hum, hum, hum. Humming is healing. Humming is healing. Singing is joy. Singing is joy. It is your choice. It is your choice. And even when there's suffering, and even when there's suffering and pain and pain, we can hum, we can hum. And I pray that we can drum. And I pray that we can drum. Oh, Shanti. Om Shanti. 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 Receive your voice, whether or not you have a drum. If you don't have a drum, you can go like this. Try that. And cup your hand, and cup your ear, and sing into that. Or tone, like I just did. And that reminds me, we can do a little bit of toning home. HOME, heaven on Mother Earth. And notice also the letters of the heart, HEART, are also the letters of earth. So as we tone home here, and toning home is a powerful practice and it's very safe. I had heard from a very wise teacher named Dr. Vasant Lad at the Ayurvedic Institute that if one tones Om, just simply Om alone, then one can end up alone. So toning home tends to feel a little bit safer to me. Or you can, there's a lot of things that go with Om, Hari Om, and so on. But for now, we're going to tone home. Sit up nice and tall. Feel your feet connected to the earth. If you have a drum, receive the resonance of your voice. There's a certain sweet spot on every drum where the amplification vibrates one's voice and can create a coherence of resonance. So breathing in. Breathe. And this isn't forced, it's just simply natural breathing, letting the vibration move through the lips, creating this internal tone of being home with this within our very being, our soul, in the temple of our body. Breathing in. Simply feel that. Toning home is a super powerful, simple practice. One more time with the drum right here. Breathing in. I actually learned toning home from a wonderful musician named Elijah Ray and another musician, singer-songwriter named Maria Stark. So this is a practice, can be done whenever you want. In the morning when you wake up, right now, which is kind of the lunch hour here in where I am, and before bed. And if one remembers to do this as a practice, it can actually be really transforming. It's like humming is healing because there's this internal vibration, and when we plant the seed of an intention through sound, these vibrations, these frequencies from our heart, from our soul, coming up through our feet, from the earth, coming in through the air of the sky and the heavens. There's a place in our body that needs some love, like your lower back or your spine, your jaw. Simply hum. And when you're feeling the need to come back into your own center, toning home is a really beautiful practice. You can add, I am home. I am home. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching from the quantum realms, where time is an illusion. I did want to share that right before this call as I was meditating and looking into one of my homemade sparkly candles. I have this little oracle book called Flowers, Flower Wisdom, and I pulled a flower before the call. I said, what message do the flowers have for me before this call? What would be a really great message? And it's a red rose, which is so wonderful for this particular call with Ma. I must have subconsciously remembered that I had pulled this card, and the Divine Feminine and International Women's Herstory Month. I like to say Herstory. And history is cool too. I honor the masculine as well. All that I need, you can repeat this after me if you'd like. All that I need is available to me. All that I need is available to me. I trust deeply. I trust deeply. All that I need is available to me. I trust deeply. So whatever it is that you might be feeling a desire for, trust yourself, trust your soul. Take time, even in the middle of the day, to, sit and connect to your voice, connect to your drum. That's part of my intention when I create these lives. And I feel like I would like to do this once a week, just to connect to and create a sense of community, whether that's in the ethers or in person. That's kind of my other goal, is to get more out in person because that is so much fun. I have all these drums. So if you're in the local community and New Mexico, Arizona, Southwest Colorado, please please let me know. I'm also a sound healer. And to finish off, I am sharing that next Friday, I have an online experience for 7 weeks at this very hour, 60 minutes to 75 minutes of doing something similar to what I just shared here and also in last week's live, and similar to what I share in all my content. There's quite a variety of content. And the link is in my description. It's called a bio link. The bio link is that has been designed by a really good friend of mine in Europe. His name is Frank Zeben. He's a sound producer. He produced my last song, hopefully not my last song, but the last song of a series about the elements, and it's called Earth Heart 432. He's been attuning his music to the 432 hertz frequency for over 20 years, and he's now a business coach. So I'm very thankful that he's helping me. And this offering Soul Voice, Portal of Inner Truth, Inner Choice, will be a safe, sacred space where we can gather in community online. I'd love to do this in person as well. That's also my intention. And it's wonderful to have a frame drum. And it's not meant to be a course where I teach like a linear sequence. It'll be similar to what I just did. And I teach intuitively, I guide intuitively, much like I did on river trips in Grand Canyon. I see a spiral of energy when I guide spaces. And I have a lot of experience guiding safe, sacred spaces and an impeccable safety record. And being almost 66 years old, a long history of wisdom. I spent a lot of time with the Hopis, 20 years in the Grand Canyon on the Colorado River. So that energy I absorbed through osmosis. I'm not someone to give you a lot of facts and share particular stories because that wouldn't be appropriate anyway. I truly felt it was an honor of great beauty to travel and be with the Hopis so that they could go to their sacred places and do their ceremonies and their offerings. Same as with the Zuni. The Zuni, the Hopi, the Navajo, Hualapai, Paiute. The Havasupai do not choose to do the river trips. There's only like 400 Havasupais left, and they stay in that beautiful Havasupai Canyon, the village of Supai, and all the long trail that comes all the way down to the river and the turquoise blue waters. So yeah, I guess I'm just sharing this because I feel a close affinity to the experiences I've had with Indigenous people. So I bring that to the offering, and yeah, check it out. I've put the price point at a reasonable golden ratio of the first golden ratio of 697, and that represents manifestation and creativity. I'm all about creative expression. I'm not here to perform. I'm not here to show off. I'm just here to be me with you, with a lot of encouragement. So thank you for listening. And probably the live next week will not be exactly at this time because that's when the course starts, or the offering. I don't mean to say course. It's all call comes from source and the soul within. So thank you again.